So we've announced a relatively complex series of agreements. But in their essence, it's a pretty simple concept. What Corning is going to do is take over 100% of our joint venture called SCP directly. Now what this means is we will now control 100% of our global fusion assets directly as Corning, and we will deal directly with all of our customers around the world. So what this does for us strategically is actually a number of things. First, it simplifies our go-to-market strategy. We now will be able to serve each of our customers directly as Corning. Second, it lowers our overall cost, as well as giving us access to some underutilized fusion capacity, which should lower our future CapEx requirements. Now, we managed to do all this while at the same time maintaining our strong relationship with Samsung. And we do that in a couple of ways. First, we have signed a new 10-year long-term supply agreement with Samsung for their LCD needs through 2023. And second, we're going to do a number of new joint technology collaborations to help us both develop new products for the displays of the future.
Preferred stock actually had advantages for both partners in this transaction. For Corning, it meant we weren't committing our cash to the deal, and we were actually de-risking it by using the preferred stock initially. For Samsung, they actually wanted to get more ownership in the broader Corning. It's really a vote of confidence from Samsung by taking the ownership in Corning through the preferred stock. They get access to seeing the financials from all of our businesses, and the ones they're very much excited by are clearly our new glass innovations. So it really was that proverbial win-win for both partners in the transaction. I think it's important to remember that this is about more than just the LCD business. SCP today has a number of tanks that are idle. What we're going to be able to do is put any of our flat glass products into that. So for example, we can make Gorilla Glass there, and they have very low-cost manufacturing platforms. We also are going to be able to make some of our new products, like glass for architectural, glass for automotive there. And we essentially are getting the capacity that's already sitting there idled. So I think this is about enhancing Corning overall, not just the LCD business.
Great.
Well, today we're used to thinking about our global fusion assets as serving primarily our liquid crystal display business, our OLED technology business, and now, of course, Gorilla. But as we take a look at that platform, we see the opportunity for some significant new innovations. And you've heard us talk about some of them in the past. We see opportunities for engineered flat glass in areas like automotive, in architectural, as well as appliance. You've heard a lot of discussion around Willow Glass, which is a new ultra-thin, flexible, and conformable glass. And really, this is just scratching the surface. What I really urge everybody to do whenever anyone asks me, what do we plan to do with this glass, I urge them to review our Day Made of Glass video. In many ways, that articulates a really sharp vision for what we intend to do with the future of glass. And all of those are in some way, shape, or form based on our unique fusion platform.
Well, the initial reaction has been very positive. We've had comments ranging from, this is the best deal I've ever seen, to people thinking that we really did a great job in negotiating with Samsung. I often have to remind them that it was a win for Samsung also. But they're quite pleased by the financials, they're quite pleased by the cash flow, and especially pleased by us doing the share repurchase to offset dilution.